Okay, just finished up the TLS Street Fighter project. I'd say it's almost done. It's a good, little odds and ends finishing up right now. One thing is I don't really care about the stock fender, so I kind of did something there, but they're so bulky and everything else on the bike seems to like nice and tight, and then you got this big ass ugly front fender, which it's on for now. I rode last year without it, and then you beat up your rad and water friggin' sprays everywhere. We hit a little puddle and it's a mess without a fender, to be honest. If I can find a smaller, tighter one, something like a newer Gixxer, or I don't know, but then usually you have to do all the conversion for the front end with the suspension, but I didn't do that. I just kept the stock. I kept the stock calipers, just cleaned them all up, new seals and everything, braided lines, and then I put a Gixxer spring in the front. So let's talk about the headlights. So yeah, I just end up getting this from England, and I was gonna do like a mask, a Street Fighter mask, and just molding it, and it's a headache. So I went with this, and it looks really cool. I think it suits the bike. Raised it up a bit. A couple guys helped me out. I was just so tight getting in there with, all the cables, and before when I turned, it would kind of pinch up against the headlight housing. So, and then the company, I recommend that if you guys do a conversion like this, it usually comes with these little brackets that suit your fork size. These are, I think they're 50 mil. But they don't come with that little rubber that you see in there. And I wrap my forks, and these are just, can't really see, but these are just flat black there, and it was flat black up here, and fuck, they just destroyed my wrap. Like, if you're not dead nuts, it's gonna, once you tighten that up, it just scratches your vinyl. But so what I did was that little rubber there, I end up getting, these are for your clamps for your like the old Yoshimura. They would go around the clamp that holds your exhaust, so it wouldn't scratch your exhaust. So I had some left over of that, and it actually ended up working perfectly. So yeah, I ended up cutting that and then putting them in. And what I did was I used a little bit of crazy glue just to get them holding, because it's a pain in the ass, these things, because they have a clip on that, and then you need like 3 people to do these sometimes, it feels like. So I did that way better. It doesn't scratch. I had to revinyl that. So I did that carbon kind of look there, and you can probably see it better over here. So yeah, the carbon, and then those, people ask me what those are all the time. These are my indicators. So there's everything on, super bright. So it's on the stand right now, front stand. So you hit the high beam, boom. It's a lot lower than that. And then I got that, just my battery's got to get charged up a bit. My Koso stuff. And then, so you hit the turn signal. Well, there's my indicators. There, and then back there. So yeah, back to the headlight. So turn this shit off. So yeah, and then they don't come. That said, it was supposed to come flat black, the brackets, like these brackets right here, but they were just raw steel. So I ended up painting those, flatten them out, and yeah, there's that rubber. So if you guys want to do something like that, use rubber, because if you don't fit it up right and you got some really nice forks, it just destroys your fork. It scratches and gouges, and at least the rubber acts as a cushion, right? So I bet you if I take that off now, I think it'd still look pretty good. So that's just the headlight for the Street Fighter. Thanks, guys.